Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are glad that you could join us here on this fine evening. Today, we will be showing you the story of a group of men, each of which feels like an outcast in their world. It is a story where society has done away with much of the ideas that we today feel are universal and vital to being human. It is a strange, alien world, one without love, one which strong emotions can be done away with, one without sympathy, empathy, or the slightest care for others, one in which even death holds no significance to its inhabitants. But now, before we enter this world, we would like to start off with an introduction from the man behind it all. Please welcome to the stage, Aldous Huxley.
Hello, I am Aldous Leonard Huxley. I was born on July 26, 1894. At that time, I was born into an intellectual family, but little did I know I would become the well-known author I am today. Growing up, I was always unique, superior, as my brother would say. Now that I'm older, I realize that uniqueness is one of the most important parts of life, the most important aspects of freedom. When I was 14, my mother died. It had a great effect on me, even helping to influence my writing of Brave New World. At the age of 16, I nearly went blind, but I recovered and was able to attend Oxford University. Pretty cool, huh? My stay in Italy during the authoritarian rule of Mussolini helped to influence my dystopia in Brave New World. People always compare my dystopia in Brave New World to George Orwell's dystopia in his novel 1984, but in reality, let's get it straight. My dystopia is 10 times better and more functional. The 1950s was kind of a crazy time for me. I spent a lot of my time trying to find a psychedelic drug to escape the problems of life, mainly LSD. I actually used my ideas on drugs in many of the books I created today. In the end, I wrote 47 books, and out of all those, the most read are all novels. 1959, the Academy of Arts and Letters even gave me an Award of Merit for my novel, The Brave New World. November 22nd, 1963, was a sad day for America when JFK was killed. Not only did JFK die, I also died. And with this, I bid you farewell. Now, time for Coca-Cola to present you with this feature presentation.
A hatching center in the middle of London, inside the Brave New World. This is where our story begins. We find our main characters, John, Bernard Marx, and Mustafa Mond. Although John is not the main protagonist, he demonstrates a huge cultural gap between him and the world state society. Bernard Marx is our main character, as his main goal to criticize the world state leads to his downfall. Mustafa Mond is a very powerful person in the world state, but he is also a walking paradox. Although he reads Shakespeare in the Bible, he also controls a totalitarian state that forbids that kind of manner. But back to the story. Bernard goes to this reservation in New Mexico. He also finds a guy named John. John explains his past and how he really wants to see this brave new world. So Bernard takes him to this brave new world. Although whenever John gets there, he really doesn't like what he sees. But Bernard is getting a lot of popularity and becomes really famous after bringing John there. But John, one night, doesn't want to meet with these very important people. This leads to a huge downfall in Bernard's popularity. Later on, John starts a riot and gets arrested with Bernard. This is where we find Mustafa Mond. They start debating Mustafa Mon and John about the values of the world state's policies. But I feel like if I go further into this, I'll start making spoilers, so I'm going to stop here.
He rocks in the treetop all the day long, hopping and a bopping and a singing his song. All the little birds on Jaybird Street love to hear the robin go tweet tweet. Rockin' Robin, tweet tweet, rockin' Robin, tweet tweet. Blow rockin' Robin, 'cause we really gonna rock 'em tonight. Every little swallow, every chickadee, every little bird in the tall oak tree. The